I show empathy in the correct way, is what you mean to say.
The correct way.
The correct way? There's a correct way now?
Yes, there's a correct way to show empathy.
Apparently.
Okay. Let me
No.
let me explain.
Empathy.
Here, allow me to demonstrate. Wolf Waffle, what is the definition of empathy?
What?
What is the definition of empathy?
Like understanding others' feelings? Like, you could put yourself in that person's shoes?
Yeah, you can
Kind of thing?
you can
Empathy.
understand what they're feeling. You can empathize with them. You've felt what they felt, right?
Yes.
So there's no better way to empathize with someone than to have had a similar experience, or even to be currently having a similar experience. So she says I don't have empathy because she'll
So you
say
didn't have it.
she'll
I
say
said you're
something.
not.
I'm
how to
expressing
use
it the correct way, because you'll be like, my back hurts, and I'll be like, bitch, mine too. I would say that is textbook empathy.
Okay.
I not only have the ability to understand what you're feeling, I am also feeling it with you. My back also hurts, bitch.
Okay, so
this
this came about because of my health issues. And we were talking about, brand new FDA approved treatment. And I was just saying, well, when we first got together, he would ask, what's wrong? Like, I have, every day is a painful day. There's just different levels. And he would be like, well, what's wrong? I guess there'd be one day I would be sluggish or seem like I wasn't in a great mood. And so I would tell him, oh, this hurts or that hurts. And he would say, yeah, I got a migraine, join the club. And I was like, okay. And so I just, I'm not one to complain to begin with. So I don't say anything when I hurt.
Ah, okay. I think I've pinpointed the problem here. It's just been a fundamental misunderstanding here. You seem to have confused empathy with sympathy. If I can empathize with you, I feel pain too. And I was letting you know I'm feeling it right now. I'm with you. I'm right there in the boat with you. But you want sympathy. You want someone to coddle your emotions.
No,
and
No,
feel bad
I
for
don't
you.
want that either. But I've never heard anyone showing empathy. And I mean, I work with sick people. And usually I could get the mean ones to stop being so mean by showing them that I've been a patient too.
Right. So you were showing them. Right. You were showing them.
But I didn't go up to them and go, well, I got sickle cell. Join the club, bitch.
Right. You were showing them sympathy. You were letting them know you feel bad for them. You weren't feeling the same pain as them. No.
Because
They
most of
were-
them were jackasses. Most of them were assholes.
Right. Understand. What you were showing to those jackasses was sympathy, because you weren't sick. You weren't feeling what they were feeling. I was letting you know that when you got a headache, and I tell you, bitch, I got a headache too, that's empathy. I empathize with you. I also have a headache. Now, I don't sympathize with you. I don't feel bad for your headache. And I don't expect you to feel bad for mine. But I empathize with you.
No,
No, I literally know what they're feeling. Because we have the same thing.
Okay, so you were doing. I would still argue it's more sympathy. Sympathy is where you sugarcoat it a little bit.
Not really the
You know,
point.
little
Do
spoonful
you
of sugar.
understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, because I just burst
I
out
just
laughing
learned
when
no
we
hard
had
to
this
that.
conversation. Because I've never heard anyone who cares about someone else
You're his wife. You can win these battles. I can't.
Look, I am showing the textbook definition of empathy. You asked for empathy. I gave you exactly what you asked. Exactly what you asked.
Okay, Michael Scott. Oh, so sorry. So it's kind of like that Eminem song, the one he did with the black chick. What's her name? You like her?
And Rihanna?
Yeah, Rihanna.
Black chick.
And there's that line in it where he goes, I said, like he's basically saying he's sorry. Don't you hear the sincerity in my voice when I talk? Look me in the eyeballs. And I'm like, that's what that sounds like. It does not sound sincere.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You wanted sincerity. You wanted sincerity. You wanted sympathy. I was giving you empathy, which is feeling what you feel. I was letting you know that that's what I feel. Now I didn't sugarcoat it, and you wanted empathy. You said you're an emotionalist automaton. You don't feel empathy. And I was like, bitch, I do. I feel empathy. I feel what you feel. When you have a headache and I tell you I got a migraine, that means I got a headache too. Arguably worse than yours. And you don't see me complaining.
It's never a headache. Like, if I have a migraine, I'll say, oh, I got a migraine, or I'm working on a migraine, whatever. I'm talking about the times where I'm like, I am literally fighting a inner battle not to end up in the hospital. Pain, shit. Stuff that you don't deal with. But yet you'll say, yeah, I got a migraine too, bitch. Like, join the club, bitch.
No. I know. Okay, first of all, when I'm asking you, are you okay? That's not me going, it's a competition. I need to see if I feel worse. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm doing it because I know there's a scale. There's a level. You have sickle cell, and I need to know, have we reached take you to the emergency room level? Or are you just groaning? I need to figure out.
That?
I was just using the headache as an example. But
I'm saying, what does your pain have to do with that?
Because I'm trying to help you get through it. So when I ask you if you're okay, and then you tell me what's wrong, you say, my back hurts, or I'm feeling sore, or whatever, and then I'm like, do we need to take you to the hospital? And as soon as you're like, no, and I know we're not at hospital level yet, well, now I need to help you get through it. So I need to tell you, look, my back hurts too. I'm sore too. I've been working all day. I'm old as shit. My back hurts too.
That's
and
not
you know
what?
We can power through. Some days I may say it nicer than others, but the point is,
you never say nice. What do you mean nicer than others? You're always just like, yeah, my back hurts too. Join the club, and you walk away, and I'm like, okay. Like I stopped looking for any kind of empathy, sympathy, whatever you want to call it, a long time ago. Like, I only say I don't feel well if he asks, and even then, I usually just, I just gloss over it. Cause what's the point? Why?
I just told you what the point was. The point was, I need to know, like, do I need to take you to a hospital? Like, I need to keep a check on your illness because I don't want it to get worse.
Tell you when I need to go to the hospital?
Sometimes, no, you will try to avoid it. And you'll be like, we're not there yet. They're just going to do this. And then you start bitching about hospital nonsense and why you don't want to go. And I'm like, yeah. But do you need to go? And that's where
am I right
9
times out of 10?
Maybe. I'm just saying better. I go with the better safe than sorry route. And you know what? I didn't know that's what you wanted. You need to tell me when I ask. You don't need to hesitate. I didn't know that you wanted a beta, and you just wanted one of those.
And no, I don't want that. I don't understand how you don't understand. I find this hilarious. You don't understand what's wrong.
So you don't want a beta male. You want an alpha male that's also empathetic and, sympathizes with you and coddles your emotions.
I can't explain it. I can't explain it to them so they understand.
Amazing.
I don't know. Yes, you were raised by a fucking psychopath. I know.
Amazing. Beta.
Please stop. But yeah, so I think that's interesting that at the beginning of our relationship, I took note of this. And I have never really complained in front of you unless you ask me.
Okay, fine. So tell everyone on stream, tell everybody right now, just so we're clear, so we know since we're doing a deep dive into this topic, since we're getting into the nitty-gritty. Tell us in your ideal world, I would come to you and ask, what's wrong? And you would tell me what's wrong. What in your ideal world would be the appropriate response? What are you looking for?
Okay. If you really want to know and you really are trying to gauge how bad it is or where I'm at, if I were to say to you, my wrist and arm really hurt. Well, by now, I don't know how long we've been together, man. 15?
I think we're on years. 13 or 14 now. But
anyway, I would think by now you know that that's the one pain, the one area where opioids don't touch it. Does not matter.
Okay.
And so if I say that,
you should, your response shouldn't be, well, my back hurts too, join the club, bitch. It should maybe be, do you want to have you tried getting in the shower and running really hot water off first?
Or do we need to go ahead and go to the emergency room and get you IV meds?
Gotcha. So,
just don't be a cynic.
Gotcha. I got it. I'm not an asshole. I got it. So you're in pain. You tell me your wrist hurts, and in your ideal world, I would make sure it's not your JO hand. I got to prioritize here. And then I would go, okay, well, we need to make you feel better. Let's get in the shower, and then take a shower with you. Noted.
Sure. That's what gets. If that's how you can remember it, sure.
Okay, so you all heard it here. We now know the appropriate response. If she's having trouble with the one part of her body the opioids don't touch, the cure is shower sex.
Oh, God. Heard a goddamn sociopath. Anyway, yeah. So I'm just saying.
That makes sense, and I'm with you, because even when I've got the worst migraine possible, sometimes, in fact, I would argue sex is probably better than Excedrin, because you got to thin the blood in the brain, and nothing does that faster than having it all rush down there. So you're right, sex will kind of cure your body aches and pains. It'll cure what ails you, and that's been noted.
That's
right,
not really
right
what
here. I'm with you. No, we all heard it.
No, that's what you heard. But yeah, I never went into a cancer patient's room and was like, "Oh, what's wrong?" Chemo. Just came back from chemo. Oh man, yeah, my sickle cell's flaring up. Join the
No. Now you're being hyperbolic. Now you're being hyperbolic. I only do one-for-one comparisons because that's what empathy is. If your back hurts and my back is also hurting, then I say my back hurts. I don't hear you go, oh, I just came back from chemo, and I'm like, yeah, I stubbed my toe. We're on the same page, me and you, bitch. No,
but that's the point. We're not on the same page.
I'm sorry.
Your back hurting is not the same as my back hurting. My back
hurting is shit is about to hit the fan. Am I going to be able to head this off at the path, or are we maybe going to?
Okay. What I'm saying is, I empathize with the pain. Some days my back hurts like really bad, because I'm old, and I know the difference. I know the difference between me and you is that no matter how bad my back hurts, it's not going to be shit hit the fan level, which is why I ask, are you okay? Because I understand if it's this bad for me, then for you it may be close to hit the fan level, and that's empathy.
When I was pregnant with our first, and I'm not saying like early pregnant, I'm like 7 months pregnant, we both got swine flu. I thought it was a sinus infection. I was down for maybe a day. I was still going to work. I was up moving around. I was going to the store, getting him suit. And where was he? In the bed going, I'm dying. And I'm like,
Okay, so what you just told everybody is what I do, is that you are admitting that my level of swine flu was worse than yours. Obviously, I was having a rougher go at it. So you couldn't empathize. But you made the attempt by going, you know what, I'm going through it too. And mine's not as bad as yours, obviously, because I don't think I'm dying. But you, bedridden, you think you're dying, you're in the worst pain of your life. But I understand, I'm going through swine flu too. And you did that to make me feel better, because you know what, if you can tough it out while pregnant, then I should be able to. And I got through it. And I thanked you for it, because that is empathy. I rest my case.
you need to talk to somebody. You
Rest my
need
case.
fucking help. Like,
I'll tell
Yana.
everybody this.
God. Yes,
Your Honor, it's a simple argument, and I don't see where I've done it.
You're in court.
I don't see where I've done anything wrong here. She asked for empathy.
I don't think you're going to win.
Your Honor, have I not displayed the textbook definition of empathy? Yes or no?
The Honorable Judge Wolf Waffle, who doesn't know shit about law.
Yes, the Honorable Judge
One
Wolf
line.
Waffle. Have I not appropriately demonstrated to the Court of Public Appeal here that I have been empathetic by definition?
Oh my God. Oh, I haven't had a good laugh like that in a while.
Oh, shit.
So, yeah.
Well, if there are no objections, I will take the court's ruling as an affirmative.
Oh, shit.
All right, that's lunch then.
Jesus Christ. Oh.
Oh, fuck.
I can't with you. I just can't.
Oh, you can do a lot with me.
Oh, no.
Well, on that note, I'm gonna
go
go to bed.
Are you all right?
Yeah,
I'm fine.
Thanks. I
I
gotta take Claire to
need-
freaking
You need me to come make you?
Mom.
You need me to come make you feel better before you go to bed? You've already displayed to the court what the cure is, and I have it.
He is right. You have displayed the cure.
You have displayed the cure to the court. And
Not really sure that's what you got out of it, but
I'm more than happy to provide.
Yeah. That's nice, sweetie. I appreciate your brand of
Concerning
empathy.
request.
Yes, concern. There you go.
Well, if there are no objections, let's go to the bedroom.
Well, I'm just going to the bedroom. You keep people entertained. Oh my God. Good night, Papa. You know, I'm going to bed.
God damn. Oh.